So finally, here's part 6 of my story. So I forgot to mention a few things about the Alvin show. So anyway, so as I was saying, in the previous video, there's very few female characters, and of course, the Alvin show had a few female characters, like there was one character named Daisy Bell, and there was Mrs. Frumpington, but they were not main characters of the show, so and of course they were not the Chipettes, I had a theory that maybe they were. I thought maybe I had a theory that maybe they had something to do with them, but they in the Alvin harmonic in the video where Alvin played in the segment where Alvin plays his harmonica, there were some girls' names that were mentioned, but someone actually told me that they were actually supposed to be the Chipettes, but because they said they had an interview with and they even had an episode titled Meet the Chipettes in the Alvin Show Wikipedia page, but this obviously turned out to be, a hoax. So, so I even thought there were maybe some episodes which actually featured the 3 girls, but and of course, I even thought some Disney movies like Cinderella might have had an influence to create the, like Cinderella, they had the mice that talked like the chipmunks and the Chipettes, and, like way before this, like in the 1950s, but this was a movie, not a TV show, so it was a little different, so anyway, but there is, as I've mentioned before, as I mentioned before, I don't really think cartoons have strongly I don't think other cartoons have like strongly influenced these characters, but the Chipettes actually did, they sort of did appear they sort of did debut in 1969, but let me see, is it okay, yeah. They did debut in 1969, so, but they were not part of the Alvin and the Chipmunks franchise yet. In fact, they weren't even cartoons yet. The Chipettes before they were Chipettes is what I'm talking about. But who were the Chipettes before they were the Chipettes here? Well, I'll give you a hint. The girl chipmunks. The girl chipmunks. This is the reason why we got the girl chipmunks. Look, it's this live-action sitcom is what got us the girl chipmunks. See? Look, it's the Brady Bunch. See, their last names began with a B, and their names were Marcia, Jan, and Cindy. That's right. See, these are the Chipettes, but these are what they were before in 1969. And you know, this is Brittany in 1969, Jeanette in well, you know, there's a little story behind her hair color, who the original Brady Bunch version of. And this is, of course, Eleanor. But she has blue eyes instead of brown. That one has brown. So I don't really, but yeah, and you can really see the resemblance with, you know, with Marcia and Cindy, and you know, Brittany and Eleanor. So yes, that's right. These are the and you know, this show has really influenced, you know, a lot. This is what got us the Chipettes. I really believe that. And you know, change the, you know, if it wasn't for the Brady Bunch, we wouldn't have had the Chipettes in the first place, you know. They wouldn't exist because of this show. So I really, that they're very pretty girls too. So yeah, this is the whole reason. This is how I became a fan of the Brady Bunch, you know. And you know, it all started 2 years. It all started 2 years after I became a huge fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks. So, you know, and you know, I just started watching the Brady Bunch. I mean, I didn't realize it at first, but you know, I noticed the similar music from the music was similar to the music on the 80s Alvin and the Chipmunks series, and then I noticed the 3 boys and 3 girls, just like the 80s series and any other series after that on Alvin and the Chipmunks. So that's how I became a huge fan of the Brady Bunch, and you know, and I'm gonna, in later videos, I'm gonna talk about, you know, similar episodes, and this is the missing piece of the puzzle, which this is what influenced the girl chipmunks, the Chipettes. We wouldn't have had Brittany, Jeanette, Eleanor if we didn't have Marcia, Jan, and Cindy. So, you know, I'm gonna go over some, you know, and that's how I became a fan of the Brady Bunch. So I'm gonna, you know, so I'm gonna, so in more videos I'm gonna talk about, you know, and you know, I started watching the Brady Bunch, and you know, I would even pretend I was watching an episode of Alvin and the Chipmunks, you know, like an 80s episode, and I would pretend that these are the chipmunks and these are the chipettes, and it worked for me. It helped me, get over the weight of, waiting to see the chipmunks on the small screen again. So, and I really like the Brady Bunch. I feel like, I feel like it's two shows I can combine. I can compare both of these shows. They belong together. So in later videos, I'm gonna tell you all about how they're alike and, what I want to, what my goals and dreams are, So, yeah, the Brady Bunch and Alvin and the Chipmunks, both huge fans of those shows, and I'm gonna make more videos, maybe tomorrow, about, how I got. So, I'm gonna end this video now. So, bye.